Hello, and welcome to Leeton Station, where today we will be finding out what is the best train out of the 25 trains in the British Railway fleet. We will look through every single train and run it through this table, which will find out what the best train is from these 5 categories. Shall we get going? This is Wolf Gaming. Just before we begin, let me explain how this will work. For each train, we will run it through this table, where first place in the respected section will get 25 points, second place getting 24 points, and so on. If there is a tie, they will receive the most amount of points that they will be able to get. So then, let's kick it off with the classic Class 1 for 2. This train accelerates at 0.7 meters a second, and decelerates at 1 meter a second. Its top speed is 75 miles an hour, and has 2 coaches with 7 liveries to choose from. Let's head to the table and put that data in. There we go. So this train gets 18 points for acceleration, 10 points for deceleration, 4 points for top speed, 3 points for coach amount, and 23 points for liveries. This gives it a total score of 58 points. We will look at the overall ranking at the end. Next up is the Class 153. This train is similar to the Pacer, and has the same acceleration and deceleration speeds, the same top speed, only 1 coach, and 6 liveries. So then, there is our data on the table. The points for this train are 18 points, 10 points, 4 points, 1 point, and 22 points. The total amount of points for the Class 153 is 55 points. Now we have the Class 156, which has the same acceleration, deceleration, and top speed as the last train. It does have 2 coaches, as well as 8 liveries. Let's head over to the table to see our final score. The data is on the screen, and it receives 18 points, 10 points, 4 points for top speed, 3 points, and finally 24 points. That gives a total of 59 points, beating the Pacer by 1. That means we have the best new train so far. Next is the Class 158. This train once again has the same acceleration and deceleration speeds, but can go 90 miles an hour. It can have a maximum of 3 coaches on 1 unit, and has a total of 5 liveries. Let's import that data into the table now. There we go. The scores are in. We have 18 points, 10 points, 7 points, 6 points, and 18 points for the amount of liveries. That totals up to 59 points. Now we have its partner in crime, the Class 159. Every category on this is the same, apart from it only having 1 livery. If we put the amount of points into the table, we get a total 12 less than the 158, at 47 points. Next we move to the Class 170. This train accelerates at 0.8 meters a second, decelerates at 1.2 meters a second, has a top speed of 100 miles an hour, can have a max of 3 coaches for a unit, and totals up to a staggering 15 liveries. That is crazy! Let's insert that into our table. The points for this train are 21, 22, 15, 6, and our only 25 points in the number of liveries category. We must have a new best train. With a total of 89 points, we do. That has blown the high score out of the park. Now for the 171, we have the same for the first 3 categories, but we have 1 extra coach, and only 6 liveries total. It's time for the points. We have 21 points, 22 points, 15 points, 11 points, and 22 points again. That will total to 91 points, just outscoring the 170 by 2 points. We have a new best train. The next train is the 220, where acceleration is now back at 0.7 meters a second, but it has the best deceleration at 1.3 meters a second. Of course, it has a top speed of 125 miles an hour, consisting of 4 coaches, and a total of only 2 liveries. The table returns. Data please. There we go. Our points are 18, 25, 25, 11, and 11 again. That totals to 90, slotting in between the 170 and 171. Now for its other variant, the 221. Once again, the same acceleration, deceleration, top speed as the last, but has 5 coaches, and also has 5 liveries. This must be a new high score. Let's add the data and work out how many points it gets. We have 18, 25, 25, 17, and last but not least, 18. That adds up to 103. Another new high score, and we are now breaching the 100-point mark. The next train is the Class 231, which accelerates the fastest, at 1.1 meters a second, decelerating at 1.2 meters a second, a top speed of 90 miles an hour, a capability of 4 coaches for 1 unit, and finally having 1 livery. This means that the scores are 25, 22, 7, 11, and 6. This totals to 71 points. Next we have the 321, which once again has 0.7 meters a second acceleration, 0.9 meters a second deceleration, a top speed of 100 miles an hour, for coaches for 1 unit, and a total of 6 liveries. The points for this are 18, 5, 15, 11, and 22 points. That creates a total score of 71 points. Now for the 322, where we have the same scores apart from it only having 1 livery. That gives a total score 16 points less than the 321 at 55. Wait a minute. Have you followed the Wolf Gaming WhatsApp group? If not, grab your phone and scan this QR code to join right now. It is completely free, and you will get all the info about the upcoming videos. Now back to the video. Next up is the Class 350. This accelerates at, you guessed it, 0.7 meters a second, and decelerates at 1.3. It has a top speed of 110 miles an hour, has 4 coaches and 4 liveries. That scores 18 points, then 25 points, then 17 points, 11 points, and finally, 15 points. This adds up to 86 points. Now back to the Flirt series. This continues with the 7 for 5, accelerating at 0.9 meters a second, decelerating at 1.2 meters a second, a top speed of 100 miles an hour, a massive 12 carriages, but only 2 liveries. The points are 22, 22, 15, 25, and 11. With a total of 95 points, sitting in provisional 2nd place. Next is the 755, having the best acceleration, at 1.1 meters a second, the same deceleration as the 745, a top speed of 100 miles an hour, for coaches, and 2 liveries. Let's put that data onto the table. It scores 25, 22, 15, 11, and 11 again. That totals up to 84 points. Now we have the 756, which has the same acceleration and deceleration, a top speed of 75 miles an hour, for coaches max, and 2 liveries. Let's add that into the table. There we go. The points are in. We have 25, 22, 4, 11, and last but not least 11 again. The Class 756 gets a total of 73. Now for the team of Hitachis, beginning with the 800. It has an acceleration speed of 0.7 meters a second, deceleration of 1.2 meters a second, 125 mile an hour top speed, 9 coaches max, and 4 liveries to choose from. This scores 18, 22, 25, 21, and 15 points. Only 2 points behind the 221, the 800 gets 101 points. Next is the 801, which is the fastest to accelerate in this series of trains, at 0.8 meters a second, and everything else being the same as the last train, apart from the final category, where it only has 2 liveries. This means that it will score 21 points, 22 points, 25 points, 21 points, and 11 points. This train sits 1 point behind the 800, with exactly 100 points. Now we have the 802, which has exactly the same score as the Class 800, so that means it will total to 101. Now for the 803. The first 3 categories are the same, but the train only has 5 coaches and 1 livery to pick. This means that the scores are 18, 22, 25, 17, and 6. If we add those up, we get 88 points. Next is the 805, which is exactly the same as the 803, meaning it scores 88 points. The 807 is the final Hitachi, and it has the same in every category apart from coaches, where it has 7. Let's add the data to the table. It scores 18 in acceleration, then 22, 25, 18, and finally 6. This scores a total of 89 points. Now we move to our 3 diesel trains. We kick off with the Class 47, which accelerates at 0.4 meters a second, decelerates at 0.9 meters a second, has a top speed of 95 miles an hour, has 11 coaches, and 4 liveries. You may think, 11 coaches isn't right, you can have 12. Well, when you create the consist, the coach count includes the loco, which doesn't count, so the total is actually 11. This also happens with the other 2 locos. Now let's add that data into our table. And the scores are in. We have 3 points, 10 points, 8 points, 24 points, and finally, 15 points. This gives it a total of 60 points. Our penultimate train is the Class 86, which has the same acceleration and deceleration as the last train, but can go 100 miles an hour. It has 11 coaches, as well as 6 liveries. Now we need to insert those numbers into the table to get our points, which are 3, 10, 15, 24, and 22. This totals up to 69 points. Our final train is the Class 90, which once again is the same in the first 2 categories, can go 110 miles an hour, has 11 coaches, as well as 5 liveries. The points for this train are 3, 5, 17, 24, and finally 18 points. That adds up to a total of 67 points. Now for the results. The scores have been locked in and we now have a winner. We will go from last place all the way up to first place. In 25th position, with 47 points, we have the Class 159. Then, in joint 23rd, with 55 points, we have the 153 and the 322. In 22nd place, with 58 points, we have the Class 142. Joint 20th place belongs to the Class 156 and 158 with 59 points each. In 19th place, with 65 points, is the 47. In 18th place, with 67 points, we have the Class 90. In 17th place, with 69 points is the Class 86. In joint 15th place, with 72 points each, we have the Class 231 and 321. In 14th place, with 73 points, we have the Class 756. With 84 points, in 13th place, is the Class 755. In 12th place, with 86 points, it's the Class 350. In joint 10th place, with 88 points, are the Class 803 and 805. Next up, in joint 8th place, is the Class 170 and 807 with 89 points. In 7th place, with 90 points, is the Class 220. One place higher in 6th place, with 91 points, is the Class 171. Starting the top 5, in 5th, with 95 points, is the 745. In 4th, is the 801, with 100 points. Now for the podium. With 101 points each, in joint 2nd, it is the Class 800 and 802. And we have made it! It is time for the best train in British Railway. In 1st place, with 103 points, we have the Class 221. So there we go. The best train in British Railway is the Class 221. We hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye. And of course, a huge thanks to our channel members, who keep our channel running. And until next time, goodbye.
It's delicious.